Basically, my poster is talking about how to work with the cultural systems, the traditional system, or an alternative to the court system, to help women and children who have lost their land because of HIV to be resettled back on the land. And basically, what we've been able to do so far, we've identified 50 cases, and we've been able to resettle 11 women within 12 months. And we have been able to have 7 permanent houses constructed for them. The most important thing we've learned from this is that the process is faster and it's more acceptable by members of the community. Though of course we have the challenges of the fact that most people do not want to invest in health and to also support human rights programs because they take long to show results. And so that is one of the challenges that we're having, but we think it's a good, innovative system to deal with issues that affect women and children on HIV as a mitigating factor to help them have a good environment on issue of HIV.
So what was the challenges working on this project?
The biggest challenge was the fact that there was very little funding for the human rights issues, and the government did not show much interest in it. And despite the fact that other regions have shown interest, we do not have enough funding to move to the other regions to implement this particular process. And we also have difficulties with access to the court process to link the women to the land that has been gotten back to them, because sometimes their husbands have passed away and you have to go through the normal court system to get them a title deed, and that takes a length of time. But we are working to see how we can simplify the procedures in Kenya.
And what was the lessons learned, or most the outcomes of the project?
The outcomes of something positive is that the community gets empowered on human rights. The widows and the children get back on their land. It helps them cope much better with their HIV status and to get back on treatment and to have a better environment to go on with their daily life. We've also learned that this process is faster than the normal court process because this process is less adversarial, it's shorter. As you can see, we've resettled 11 cases in a period of 12 months. A land case in Kenya would take you not less than 6 years. This is, for instance, a land case under the formal system in Kenya will take you about 6 years to conclude. Yet this project has been able to resolve 11 cases over a period of 12 months, and we've managed to construct 7 semi-permanent houses for the most vulnerable widows and children. And this, is important for a person who's living with HIV to be able to be in their own house, to get their own food, and to get their own safe environment.
Okay, I guess you've attended some of the sessions as well.
I
so
have.
What do you think of the conference, and what do you think about the African representation here?
The conference is great. There are great sessions I've attended. I've attended sessions dealing with legal issues mostly, given my background. However, the challenge is that we don't have many Africans at the conference for the reason that some countries have difficulties in getting visas and the requirements. But the representation of those who are here has been good in terms of matches, in terms of plenary papers, and also in terms of posters. We had a lot of posters coming from the African region on human rights and legal issues.
Okay, seeing that you have a very busy schedule at the conference venue and attending marches and attending different plenary sessions, do you think that you'll have time for some sightseeing around Vienna? Or not actually, or what, on nightlife?
Not actually. Not actually, that depends on how everything goes, but I'm hopeful I'll get time to see Vienna on Saturday.
Okay.
But the schedule is tight.
Okay.
Okay.
Thanks, Allan.
Great.
Thank you.
So that'll be up.